What is happening there, J Gamer Dude here, and I have a question to ask you. If you were an Xbox fan, how would you feel about your exclusives going to other platforms? Because that is kind of what the rumor mill is currently at the moment, looking at the potential of two particular Xbox exclusives coming to the Switch and PlayStation. Though at the moment, it seems that the games are Hi-Fi Rush, supposedly that might be making its way to the Switch, and the other being Sea of Thieves, which might be making its way to Switch and PlayStation. It's an interesting question to ask. The only reason being is that Xbox doesn't have that many premier exclusives. I say premier, you could also say award winning, you could also say award nominated, you could say appreciated more, you could say, I don't know, at least scores higher than 85 on Metacritic, I guess, and I'm lowballing it with the 85, I might as well say 90 plus. Again, Forza is probably the only one that kind of consistently reaches that high bar, but how many people are absolutely into racing games enough to be able to appreciate what Forza brings to the table? You know, like Turn 10 doing absolutely incredible work. Can't imagine they're making money, but you know, it is what it is. It seems like Microsoft is kind of moving some of their single player exclusives over to other platforms, and while that would be nice to see from my perspective, I'd rather hear from the Xbox crowd, because most people seem to be mad and angry on the Xbox side that they're not nurturing their single player offerings enough and leaning more into multiplayer when it comes to their suite of exclusives. Because when you think about Halo, you think more about the multiplayer. If you think about Gears, you think more about the multiplayer. When you think about Forza, they're usually online only at this point, I think. I could be wrong about that, please correct me on that, but they're mostly online only, and so when the servers go down, they'll practically become unplayable. So it does kind of make me wonder why they would do this. Again, it would be nice, because I personally, if I was playing on Xbox, I 100% would have already played Hi-Fi Rush by now. But because it's not on my platform of choice, I have not picked it up at all. So it is absolutely a game I would play, but I will not jump the fence to play it, because I've got other games I would much rather be playing than jumping fences when the PlayStation trophy system is kind of all I really need to keep myself kind of moving. And then whatever games come along that interest me, I'll just jump in and play that. So I don't really have much of a horse in the race. But it'll be interesting to see like what actually happens, because Xbox has not yet, come back from the, hasn't responded to these rumors at all. Hasn't said anything. But it seems like the audience is kind of tearing into Microsoft for trying to do something like this, even though it's nothing but a rumor and not an actual thing that is going on, at least by any known metric within the public. So I'd be interested to see how this thing unfolds and what happens over time, but I would genuinely be curious as to what most Xbox fans actually think, because I could like read on the internet as many things as I want, but I feel like most people are going to lean towards the negative sort of rage bait that people put out there. So it's just kind of interesting to see where things will shake up. But if you're an Xbox fan, please let me know in the comments below, what do you think of single player exclusives like Hi-Fi Rush, or hell, like not even single player, but Sea of Thieves going to other platforms, and kind of what your opinion is on the current state of Xbox exclusives, because that is, I think, ultimately where the conversation kind of will end up, is where are the exclusives for Xbox once some of the stuff does go multi-platform? What does exclusivity mean? Will they purely become third party? Will they do what Sega did? Who knows, because, well, that could actually very well happen, given how the competition is at the moment, and that's kind of like why Sega was driven out of the hardware market to just purely make software. And in fact, they make excellent software. But it does kind of make me wonder, what does the future hold for Xbox? Will there even be a box after that X? That really also is just another question altogether. But let me know what you guys theorize in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. I do want my videos to go out to more people, and I do want more Xbox fans to kind of see this video and provide their take on what they think is going to happen. But also, like, what does that kind of mean from their perspective? At the end of the day, I kind of want this more to be a conversation. So please be respectful about that. And also please subscribe to the channel, because I am wanting to hit 200 subs by the end of the year. But with all of that said and done, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.